What up, Cardinal babies? This is your monthly message for Taurus season. This is for Cancer, Libra, Aries, and Capricorn. If you have these cardinal placements, this is definitely a message for you. I do want to let you guys know we are stepping into eclipse season, and it starts on April 30th with our first solar eclipse. Eclipse season is kind of scary for a lot of people because eclipse brings change. But this eclipse season is more positive than a lot of you think negative. So I do feel like a lot of positive things are changing for during this eclipse season, especially if you have Taurus or Scorpio placements. A lot of you, especially with the nose done switch into Taurus and Scorpio, especially if you have those placements, change is really going to be forced upon you guys in a positive way if you don't resist this change. But let's get into it, Cardinals. So what's going on with you guys right now? You guys are coming out of this period of feeling lost, where you felt like you had to lose certain things, where you felt like you were having to go through setbacks. Cardinal placements have been going through it for a couple years now. And I do feel like right now it's because a lot of you guys were put in this energy to heal. You could be going through your Saturn return. I know I'm one of them. I'm going through my Saturn return right now. Or you could be coming out of your Saturn return, or you going through it. But a lot of you had to remove a lot of things from your life, people, places, things that kept you trapped, things that have kept you stuck in repetitive cycles. You had to go through these obstacles and remove a lot of those things so it can open up your heart chakra. Because cardinal placements, we get told we are the movers and the shakers. We're the groundwork of the people. Cardinals are the leaders. They make shit happen. And I do feel like for the shit that you guys are trying to plan to make happen, a lot of y'all had to experience some loss with the Five of Cups being your overall energy. A lot of you had to reflect on your past. A lot of you had to close out certain things from your past, which caused a lot of you to have to be in this Two of Pentacles where you were like planning things out, where you're starting to see choices you had that you missed out on, opportunities you missed out on, and how you missed on those opportunities, things you had to reflect on within yourself. And it's funny, I'm wearing green, and so in cardinal placements, this is all about opening your heart chakra. And a lot of you had to be honest with yourself about what is it that you truly desire for yourself on a heart space, not a survival mode or what you think other people want best for you, but what is it that you, cardinal placements, really truly wanted for yourself. In Taurus season, it's all about making that come to life right now. A lot of you had to make a lot of sacrifices, and some of you, these sacrifices was old habits and patterns within yourself, how you talk to yourself, who you hang around with, who you have in your circle, who you are romantically or friendship wise connected to, leaving a job. Shit, a lot of you had to make those tough decisions with conflict and defeat. This is something that you guys struggle with because a lot of you give a lot of your power away to these things that you place a lot of your self-esteem and self-worth on. A lot of you was probably material things or things that gave you a certain image that you thought you needed, but it was keeping you discontent. It was making you bored. You were living a repetitive life. You were struggling, and you were wondering why you weren't feeling fulfilled, because spirit was pushing you guys in this energy to finally let your past go. Finally let go of the things that were no longer serving you. Finally letting go of those people. Finally letting go of that job. Finally letting go of that mindset, that scarcity mindset of I can't have the life that I want. I can't be with the person what I want. I can't move to where I need to move to. And it's funny because your guys' past energy has come out strong. A lot of you were probably facing a lot of financial hardship, but you're finally coming out of that energy because you guys are starting to see your finances. The reason why you weren't able to manifest the finances you want is because your guys' heart space was closed and you were carrying a lot of emotional baggage. A lot of, like I said, a lot of this emotional baggage stems from your childhood, or it stems from the connections that you guys were holding on to that made you feel superior in some type of way, and it was slowing down your money. It was blocking things from you. And I do feel like a lot of you, it was due to the fact your solar plexus was closed. You were placing a lot of your self-esteem and self-worth on people, places, and things that you thought was adding to your value. But you're starting to realize, as now a lot of you are taking your power back, as a lot of you are starting to gain more confidence in yourself, you're starting to see that you have more power and control over your life than you thought you did. So with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's telling me you guys are coming out of that lack mindset. You are understanding why certain obstacles and roadblocks have happened. And it's pushing you guys now to take a leap of faith and have this new beginning. 11-11, when I say this, you guys could be seeing ones here. You guys, yep, 11-11 right here. You guys have 1111 right here. So you guys could be seeing ones, 1111, 111, 11. You could be seeing zeros, all about starting over. Rebuilding, new beginnings. And a lot of you guys are going to be having new beginnings. Some of you are going to be traveling a lot during Taurus season. I do feel like Taurus season for my cardinal placements, a lot of you are finally coming out of this energy and making shit happen. You're going after the things that you truly want for yourself. You see all this green? It's funny, we're matching. You see all this green? A lot of you, your heart chakra is definitely open. And now that you guys have been reevaluating, revisiting, soul retrieval, and part of soul retrieval is going back to your past, reliving certain things and seeing how you emotionally respond to them, seeing how certain things affected you, reflecting on, damn, I let this affect my self-confidence. I was competing and comparing myself with these people for what reason? And you're starting to understand where this stems from. And now you're being told with the knowledge and wisdom that you guys have gained over the last couple years, especially these last three months of the beginning of 2022, it's time to take that leap of faith on you. And I do feel like a lot of you are in this May season, Taurus season, a lot of you are going to be traveling, finding and discovering new things about yourself. A lot of you, some of you are going to be relocating. Some of you are going to be leaving your comfort zone of where home used to be. And I do feel like you're going to make a home of your own with whoever you're connected with. But I do feel like a lot of you are also, if you've been wanting a job where you are able to commute, like have more freedom for yourself and do more things for yourself, I see that happening. This group is a lot of entrepreneur piles, things that if you have a business or you are wanting to make multiple streams of incomes, you are facing delays and setbacks for a reason, because a lot of people that you are trying to manifest your new beginning with, Spirit does not want y'all to let these people eat off of y'all, all these blessings that are coming your way. And I'm going to go over your channel songs because your channel song was Biggest Blessing by Project Youngin featuring NBA Youngboy. And it's funny because in the lyrics he says, if you want to know your biggest blessing, take a look in the mirror and know that it's you. And that's what a lot of y'all had to go through, is that you had to really reflect and look in the mirror and say to yourself, damn, I'm causing a lot of my own blockages because of what I thought was I was doing right for other people. It was like self-sacrificing. And now that y'all are in this energy of really putting yourself first, it's kind of this feeling of uncomfortable. Am I doing the right thing? Am I taking the steps in the right direction? And a lot of you are, and you're having this new beginning. And some of you, this part of this new beginning is going out on your own, showing people better than telling people. I always say actions are better than words. And I do feel like with cardinal signs, because y'all know this, y'all cardinal signs, you are here to show people that fear does not rule you anymore. And like I said, a lot of you, if you've been wanting to relocate, I see that happening. Some of you are going to be traveling. I see some of you are actually probably going to relocate to another country or just across state is what I'm hearing. But this new beginning is causing a lot of you to explore things that you wanted to explore. Some of you are wanting to travel the world more. Others of you are finding ways to have multiple streams of income. And that's funny when I said that dings off. So that's confirmation for what I'm saying. Some of you are finding ways to make multiple streams of income to sustain the life that you're wanting for yourself. And you guys had to break down your foundation and see where the holes were in your foundation, where the cracks were within yourself or within the people around you, or how you saw how to have stability, or what was taught to you stability. You guys had to break that down, and which caused a lot of delays. And it caused you to question your self-worth. It caused you to question your self-esteem. It caused you to question things like, are you doing the right things for you? But what you don't know is that you guys are coming out the other side with the Ace of Swords. You guys have gained that mental clarity. You guys have spoken your truth. I do feel like Taurus season, a lot of more of you guys are going to be speaking your truth. With the double-edged swords here, it means you're getting cut, clear, and precise with what you want. And you're not letting anybody dictate that. Because like I said, things were being delayed because a lot of you were still holding on. Well, a lot of people don't know with the astrology aspects from January to March, there was a lot of past life stuff or past stuff that a lot of people had to let go. And that's the reason why things were being delayed, because Spirit did not want people to eat off y'all's plate. And that's kind of confirmation right here in Taurus season. You guys are finally taking that action because you guys have gained that clarity, that insight. You have spoken your truth. I do feel like a lot of you are now, your throat chakra is opening up. It's aligning with your solar plexus because now you're having more confidence in what you speak. You're not letting fear or or low self-esteem affect you. And this is confirmation for the cycles that you guys are closing out. What lessons are you closing out in Taurus season is self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul and that benefit me and others. A lot of you are starting, like I said, you were in this energy where you were taking your power back from things and people and places that were making you question yourself, making you question your worth, making you question, are you worthy of having unconditional love? Are you questioning yourself? Do you deserve the lifestyle that you want? And now that you're in this energy where you're starting to have confidence in yourself, where you're sticking up for yourself, you're standing your ground, you guys are closing out this cycle of having that low self-esteem, and you're in this energy where you're also trusting yourself and the decision that you're making with trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. A lot of you have been going through intuitive upgrades where your higher self and your intuition has been helping you on closing out these cycles, has been pushing you in the right direction, knowing when to speak on things, knowing when to wait. A lot of you are just really trusting the divine timing, learning really how to let go of that control and seeing the bigger picture. A lot of you could have been having a lot of vivid dreams, or you're starting to understand the dreams that you had a couple years ago or last year are starting to play out now. So you're starting to understand the bigger perspective of why you had to go through a lot of things. Like I said, with friendship, a lot of you had to learn a lot of tough lessons when it comes to friends and family. You had to understand that not everybody's put in your life for a lifetime. Some people are here for a season to teach you about certain things about yourself that you needed to heal or to address. And I do feel like like I said, a lot of you probably lost a lot of friends. Your circle has probably changed. And as your circle has changed and all these things are removing, it's making way for things that you've been praying for. Better people, supportive people, your soul family, the love of your life. People who are here to help build with you and encourage you. And I do feel like a lot of you had to reevaluate yourself when it came to the friends groups or the family that you let dictate your life so far. Which is helping you guys close out another cycle when it comes to patience and blame. This is all about your solar plexus. You have all intuition and solar plexus. Crown chakra and solar plexus is here. Where it's taught you guys about patience with yourself. I accept that everything happens in divine order, which is aligned with trust. A lot of you have been trusting the divine timing. You have gained knowledge on what divine timing is, not your timing. Understanding when you try to control things, or when you try to let your ego take control, that it stopped a lot of things that you wanted for yourself, and you started to really question your motives on why you wanted certain things, or where this scarcity mindset was coming from. And I do feel like with divine timing, you guys are starting to see that things are happening for your highest good, not happening to you. A lot of you have been getting out of that victim mentality, and which is causing you to let go of that blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. And a lot of you are, like I said, are starting to see that you had more control of your life than you would like to admit to yourself. You're starting to see that, like I said, a lot of you cardinal placements get a bad rep for saying like they only worry about self. Cardinal placements are very self-sacrificing, especially when it comes to people that they care about and love about. They will put whoever they love and care about before themselves. And I feel like a lot of you are starting to see how you did that, and it caused a lot of blockages. So the blaming that a lot of people projected on you even was causing the self-blame that you projected on yourself. And I do feel like a lot of you, this stemmed from your childhood, where you started to see, like, if you didn't do something how somebody would like it, you were critiqued, you were criticized. So you do that a lot to yourself. Well, like, if I don't, for instance, for those who are in the process of trying to gain that courage to leave their job that they're not happy at, or that career that you're not happy at, you're like, how am I going to provide? Well, I'm going to be blamed for, my money being low. I'm going to be blamed for this because their stability is effed up. You can only control what you can control, and what you can control is yourself. Some of you need to listen to that song. And I do feel like a lot of you are stepping out of this victim mentality of blaming yourself or blaming others for why you had to go through these adversities, or why you had to go through all these tough lessons. You're starting to understand these lessons weren't here to break you. They were here to make you. And you're letting go of that blame. You're letting go of that anger and that resentment that you have, that you've been carrying towards yourself and others. And you're starting to open up and release what no longer is serving you. And it's pushing you guys to close out a major cycle in this Taurus season, especially with this full moon, this solar eclipse coming out. I do feel like cardinal signs are going to cardinal signs especially are going to start receiving good things coming their way, especially for all the hard work you've been putting in for the last couple years, which leads into your advice card. Spirit really wants you guys to know Aries seasons where you guys had to gain a lot more confidence. With the first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. First quarter moon is all about challenges you're having to step into or you're having to acknowledge. And I do feel like a lot of you, with this past Aries season ending, a lot of you had to realize that you had to take your power back, and that the things that you wanted for yourself, you had to really reflect and see that you've been the blockage to your own self. And now it's time to step up and act on things that you've been wanting for yourself. And it's been, like I said, having the confidence in being who you truly know you are on a soul level and acting like it, not self-sacrificing or putting on a facade to please other people. And that's what Aries season was all about for a lot of you. And now y'all are being told to carry this into Taurus season. Use the wisdom and knowledge that you gained through Aries season to apply to now. Because what you're closing out with your advice is last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. And this is also leaving the past of self-criticism behind. Whatever people have been projecting onto you or telling you how to live or who you should be, you're being told to let that go. Like I said, cardinal placements have been shedding a lot. And as you continue to close out this cycle, you probably are still having some past thoughts coming up, memories, wounds, or people projecting on you because they're seeing you glow up and they can't. A lot of you are starting to see that these people are frustrated that they can't come with you, but you're being told it's all being left for a reason. And during this time, like I said, as we go more into Taurus season, a lot of you are going to be tested, but you're being told to find ways to keep yourself motivated, keep yourself grounded, meditate. This is also, like I said, some of you are being told or being called to go out on water or make sure you keep your self-care up, which is making sure you cleanse your energy. And cleansing your energy is simple as taking a shower and just releasing all that negative energy that you have carried throughout the day or what you carried through your sleep, because a lot of us heal through our sleep. So your guys are being told to continue to have patience because things are happening the way they need to happen. A change in the wind is happening and positive change is happening. A lot of you already intuitively feel this, but you're being told to have a little more patience, not just with the divine, but with yourself, because what you're manifesting is coming to light and it's getting served in front of the people that doubted you. I keep seeing in my head that cardinal placements are going to start receiving rewards in front of people who doubted them. And this is what's coming for you guys in Taurus season. This new beginning, this new happiness, because you guys are closing out major cycles of believing in yourself and finally taking that leap in courage and going after what you want. So I hope this resonated, cardinal sign. This was a beautiful reading. Have a